I get like I get shaky sometimes. I
get irritable.
Yeah, I do.
Oh boy.
I get sometimes. I sweat sometimes. I sometimes get dizzy. I get hungry, and then I think about like I'm
You
weak.
get headaches sometimes too.
I do. I get headaches.
Hannah, in the year of 2007, April, she was diagnosed with diabetes.
You know, dismay. Giving shots to a little girl is no fun.
Right, I think.
She was taking 3, 4, 5 shots a day.
And people not understanding. I think that was my biggest thing.
It's unfair.
It's unfair.
I mean, because like on Valentine's Day, my teacher said you can have one candy, and of course I can never. Like.
Well, you can, but we have to control it, right?
Yes.
It's moderation.
But you can't have it when everybody else was, huh? With insulin shots, you can only get the smallest amount that you can give is a unit. You know, we can give a unit and it would control or reduce her blood sugars by X amount. With the pump, what that does is as opposed to giving large amounts of insulin, you know, 3, 4 units after a meal, the pump can automatically give insulin. I think it does probably a little better job of overall control. What's the first thing that happens when you get up?
Well, the first thing I have to do is test
Test what?
my blood sugar, and then I have to, like, if I'm feeling funny between when I get to school and then lunchtime, I always go down if I feel funny. But then at lunchtime I test once, and then I get my insulin.
And you test, and then based on what you're eating and
stuff
what your blood sugar is,
how much carbs I get, and then we finally have snack time, and then like it depends if I'm like if I'm over 150, I have to be bolus, or like then like depends on the carbs again, and then we have PE, which I don't get bolus for, and that's sometimes on days like Tuesdays and Fridays, which I never get bolus for. PE.
and then what happens? You come home,
And
you check before you leave?
I check before I go home, and then at home I probably check again so I can have like a snack or something. And then it's dinner time, and then
we bolus for dinner.
These kids can do anything. They can do anything just like us.
Anybody else?
Any other kid, but they just got to manage the diabetes.